Hello everyone, friends of the channel, welcome to Barça. Today we start to review what the transfer market could be. Obviously football rules, but we are all already thinking about what could happen next season. When talking about the transfer market, who is going to come, who is going to leave? In today's video, we start laying the first stone, building and analyzing which players have a Barça profile in this Hansi Flick scheme to strengthen the current squad. And we're going to start building, look, an 11 for the next season, right? Let's see which positions need to be strengthened, which ones don't. And together, like other comments, you have to help me make this brutal video with this Barça that is scary. A goal where obviously there is the doubt of knowing if this man, if Marc-André ter Stegen is going to continue being in Barça or not. Obviously, everything suggests that yes. He's a captain just coming off an injury and obviously has a contract in force. And I also don't rule out that a goalkeeper might come. Speculation is rife that Chesney will remain at Barça and serve as the team's third goalkeeper. I think Joan Garcia from Espanyol would be a great goalkeeper for Barça. He'll likely be in the Absoluta soon. I also love David Raya, Arsenal's goalkeeper, who I think would be a great fit for Barça. David Raya and Joan Garcia are names I adore. In Barcelona's right back, here there is no doubt, because Koundé is going to continue being Barcelona's right back for me, untouchable Koundé. Jeremy Frimpong is being mentioned for the right back position. Following Xabi Alonso's exit from Bayern Leverkusen, a player could join for around, $40 million. Good footballer, I'd like him. He's 24 years old and very fast. I'd love it if we put him here. A Frimpong, who'd be a great weapon for Barca's bench. Remember that we have a player named Eric Garcia who has shown he has the level to play for Barcelona. And therefore, I don't know if much is going to be changed. Flick relies on Koundé and Eric Garcia in principle, so Frimpong's presence is incidental. It's complicated because it's worth a lot of money. We'll see. In the center-back position, we have Cubarsí and Íñigo Martínez, both with contracts in force and continuing at Barça. On the left wing, Alejandro Valde. Someone might come from the left. Attention is being paid to this footballer Grimaldo. Just last season, Grimaldo, former Benfica, former Bueno, currently in the Valley. Leverkusen. He's also a very fast carrier with a great shot. I would love for Grimaldo to come. I would note it down here because I love it. And besides, someone from the quarry, right? Gerard Martin. We can't forget him. He's having a great season, Gerard Martin. In the quarry, there's another skilled kid named Jeffrey Torrance. So we'll see what Hansi Familia does. This video is tremendous. Hit the like button and subscribe. Because we're continuing, right? We're continuing? Because, by the way, I haven't said anything about the central, but if we put in the substitutes, what would we have left? We put in Christensen, that everyone. I would first leave him knockout out of Barça. Araujo, who is also here, who has renewed his contract. What is going to happen with these two? What is going to happen with Christensen and Araujo? I have many doubts, many doubts. Jonathan Tap was rumored to be linked with Barcelona. A man who is now closer than ever to signing for Bayern Munich. Jonathan Tap, a 1.95-meter player for Leverkusen, who are set to make an incredible clean sweep. A sweet deal for the market for free. But seeing the level of Barca's defense, I highly doubt that we will make any moves. It seems that unless Flick specifically requests, the player will end up at Bayern Munich. Fabrizio Romano has said not to rule out the possibility of Barcelona making an offer. The problem is that TAP is indeed coming for free, but he demands a high salary. We'll see what Barca does with Jonathan TAP. To me, I already said it. Barca had a pre-agreement with this player months ago, but Eric Garcia is at an incredible level. Íñigo Martínez too, Cubarsí too. Of course, Araujo has a valid contract. I would like him to come. If you ask for my opinion, I would like him to come. What do you think of the video? Leave your opinion in the comments. About Araujo, I tell you one thing honestly with all my heart, because I have always loved Ronald Araujo. Honestly, if an offer of 40 comes, I would cash in. Obviously, the more the better. If there is an option to sell, I would do it. We'll see. Therefore, the Ronald card falls, okay? I would sell it and in principle keep Christensen, who also wouldn't rule out selling Christensen. But in principle, it would be like this, okay? And from the subsidiary, we'll see if we promote someone in principle to midfield. There's no doubt here. Pedri would be here, Pedri. Frankie de Jong is untouchable and set to renew his contract with Barcelona. He didn't rule out any scenario because anything can happen, but in principle, Frankie and Pedri are untouchable for this Barça. And the attacking midfield position is pretty much the same. Dani Olmo will remain the starter, alongside Fermin and Gabi, who will stay at Barça. I think unless there's a millionaire offer, I don't think it's going to happen. Fermin and Gabi are crucial, representing the present and future. Everyone can start as there are many games and possibilities. And the truth is that Barça has very good cards here. We have no problem here. I wouldn't sign anyone in the midfield. Look if we set the typical 11. With Frankie here. This year you recover a signing that is key, which is Marbernal, which is a luxury signing. The Marbernal card is a mega top signing for the pivot. A man who began as a Barcelona starter drew attention before his injury at Vallecas. What about Marc Casado? The thing is, we don't have any problem in the midfield. I mean, in principle, I wouldn't bring anyone for the midfield. Everything is more than covered. Everything is more than covered with Casado, Bernal, Frankie, Daniel, Mopedri, Gabi, and Fermin. I believe Pablo Torre, also known as Pablito Torre, is the one who will be leaving Barça. But we will see and let someone from the subsidiary rise, a homegrown player. There is no problem here. Lewandowski, with 1 year left on his contract, has agreed to move forward. Hopefully until retirement at Barça, always with us. And here's Rafinha. This is the starting team. We would have to add Ferran here on the bench. Okay? And Pau Vitor? I believe Pau Vitor will also depart, likely leaving Barcelona for Betis or a similar mid to upper table team. Loan or sale, it's uncertain but possible. I think we need a winger. Because Rafinha can play on both wings, I think we need a left winger. For me, the name is Nico Williams. I know that many people have already given up on him or don't believe he can come. But I believe that Nicolas will be alive again in this market. Why family? I think Barça has to make a strategy around Minjamal and to build something around Minjamal. The figure of Nico Williams has to be at Barça. I mean, I would love for Nico to come. He would understand his role. He knows he's not always going to be a starter. With a Rafinha who is ahead for me today, of course. But bringing Nico would give you a team, an incredible team, where you can put Rafinha one day. Another day, Nico to Rafinha as 9. I mean, you can do 1,000 things, and they would give you a lot. Rafinha on the right, so Damian Jamal can rest. Many options. It would be incredible and impressive if Nico came. I would really love it. And Robert Lewandowski, I don't see a sale of Lewandowski. Unless a meteoric offer came in, which Robert accepted. Robert and Ferran Torres must stay. Ferran is untouchable. And these would be my signings. I mean, hopefully for the upcoming season, if not the next one. A name like Haaland or Jokers, right? If Robert were to leave? Obviously, Jokers or Haaland we would love. As of today, it's a bit of smoke. It's very challenging for Haaland or Jokers to join the team, but if either of them did, it would be incredible as of today. Family, I must be honest, it's nearly impossible. If you enjoyed the video, share your thoughts in the comments. Who would you remove and add for the upcoming season? Like, subscribe, and share. Barça today, yesterday, always.